If you're worried about the world we're leaving to our children, well, then it looks like your algorithm brought you to the right place. I'm the mom behind the mask. Welcome. Today, we are talking about the infamous and scandalous character of Bonnie Blue. And I say character because I'm convinced at this point she cannot be a real person. I believe she's possessed. She has been taken over by an evil entity that is controlling her body, because how else can you explain this?
To watch me be in a glass cage for 24 hours.
To do what in a glass cage?
Well, I'll just be like a zoo animal. They can come if they want to me, they can me. If they just want to stare at me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days, and my body is for everyone.
This is someone with such disturbing behavior that she has allegedly been banned from Australia, Fiji, and Nottingham Forest, as well as most social media platforms. And most recently, there are reports that she has been banned from OF. And while her social media accounts get taken down, she just creates new ones to do a different type of content. Like here, where she does day in the life content of being a slut.
Spend the day with me while I get railed.
And if you think me calling her that or any other type of word that you would think of is offensive, it's not to Bonnie. She actually is very appreciative when she's called things like that, because it just affirms her hard work. She says she works very hard to deserve those titles.
Hard work being a slut, like I've earned the title.
So you enjoy being called a slut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not like an offensive thing, so...
No.
So you are like a professional hoe, and you're happy about that?
Yeah, it's like hard work to get this body count.
And what is her body count? Well, this interview took place in May of 2025, so last month, and her body count was nearing 2,000 at the time. Now, I want you to keep in mind that although she was active and intimate with other men before she started doing this, she only had like one serious relationship, was previously married. Actually, she is still married. She is in the process of a divorce, but she was actually married when she started OF, when she started doing any of this. And while she doesn't really say or come out what happened between her and her husband, a lot of people can speculate, of course.
He's like beyond supportive. Like he sort of told me to get into the industry because he used to see how unhappy I was in my old job, like in recruitment, going to an office, working for someone else. Yeah. He was like, do it, like you're beautiful. And if you don't enjoy it, like, you know, you can stop. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, I sort of owe him a big thank you to saying thanks for, you know, letting me be a slut.
But yes, her body count around this time was around 2,000, nearing 2,000. But that was before she was set to do the 2,000 men in a day challenge, which was supposed to be later this month, but it got canceled. And she got a lot of backlash for this, and that's how her OF account got deleted, because the people who were supposed to be performing in these videos with her were not verified on OF. And the same thing happened, I believe. Well, I think the video got taken down when she did the 1,000 men in a day, because these people are not verified OF users and creators. So they can't actually be shown in her content. That is violating the terms of service. But I don't think it's going to take much negotiating for her to get her account back. I mean, truthfully, she makes the platform a lot of money. So I don't think it's going to take much for her to say, okay, slap on the wrist, please. I won't do that again. We'll be more careful about what we do and things like that. And I think OF is probably going to end up giving her account back, or at least let her make another account. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but she will be back. She will continue to make content. This is not something that's going to stop her. She's adamant that she wants to continue to break her record. She's adamant. She even said she wants to get to 10,000. And she talks about how she just wants to continue to raise the bar. She wants to push her body, test her body, see what she can do. It's almost like she's talking about herself like she's an athlete. Like, I want to push my body as far as it can go. You know, and I watch her talk, and the look in her eyes, there's nothing there. It's completely blank. It's soulless. And she's even said herself that she doesn't have a soul. In an interview, she said that. I believe it. I really believe it. I just can't fathom what brings a person to this point to where this is how they want to defile themselves. And I don't know, it's so heartbreaking to me. And if you're saying, wait, go back. 1,000 men in a day, how does that even happen? What are the logistics of that? Well, these men come and line up in a queue and wait for hours for 40 seconds with Bonnie Blue. According to her, it was 40 seconds each. So they would come in, be intimate for 40 seconds, and have to be basically shoved out. I mean, the lack of self-respect for not only her, but these men is appalling to me. These are every kind of man you can think of, every race and ethnicity, married men, single men. And I've seen a lot of videos saying, where being so hard on Bonnie Blue, which is deserved, but if it weren't for the men who come to these things, who participate, who basically make the demand, there would be no supply. And yes, that is correct. But it's just the vulgarness. Is that even a word? It's just how vulgar Bonnie is about this, how unapologetic she is, how open, how she makes this seem so glamorous. And I think it speaks to a bigger problem in our society, and that's that we're showing young girls, we're teaching young girls, well, we're not, I'm not, but women like this, Bonnie Blue, are teaching young girls that this is a respectable profession. This is a respectable way to live. And I'm sorry, but I am on the side that I don't think that S work is respectable. I don't think S work is empowering. I don't think S work, well, technically it is real work. But like I said, I don't think it's respectable. I'm sorry. I think it's a problem in our society. I think it just feeds a deeper problem in our society and is just going to continue to make us as women and even men spiral into a deeper hole of lust and disgusting behavior and problems within romantic relationships, with spirituality and religion. It's just not good. It's just not good in my opinion. But like I said, specifically Bonnie is so vulgar and unapologetic about this. She thinks it's absolutely fantastic what she's doing. She actually basically sees herself as a philanthropist, a teacher. She has claimed, that she's doing women a favor when their husbands come and sleep with her, that she's doing the wives a favor because, well, if they don't want to sleep with them at home, at least they can come and enjoy a little bit of time with Bonnie and leave happy and come back home and be a happy man and be a good husband and father, and you don't have to worry about him starting a relationship with someone else. I mean, I hear this and I'm thinking that has to be some type of dark spirit within her speaking. I just can't fathom that. And even when a girl comes to TikTok to say, I found out my fiance of 5 years has been with Bonnie Blue, this is what she has to say in response.
This is the girl that just found out her fiance was in my queue in January. Learn your lesson, honey. You should have been on your knees a lot sooner.
And I think it's things like this, statements like this, that really give Bonnie that shock factor, that really just make your jaw drop. Because 1,000 men in a day, wow, wild, never seen anything like it, mind is blown. But then to just hear her have no empathy for this girl who has completely had her world turned upside down by something you facilitated and participated in, and to feel nothing, to basically blame her for that. Is her boyfriend to blame? Absolutely. Her fiance? Absolutely. But as a woman to woman, you can't have any empathy for that. You can't think, oh wow, what an asshole to come to my event. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I have no idea who he even was, It's like the things that come out of this woman's mouth are almost as absurd as the things that come in it. I'm convinced, rage baits. I just can't fathom that someone really thinks this way.
Men, if you're cheating on your wife and you are both active on Instagram, never like her photo, only her story. You don't want your wife ever checking up on the post you're liking.
Just see this as a lesson learned. Next time, pleasure your guy a lot more, unless you want another boyfriend in my queue. I'm not the one in a relationship. I'm not the one that's trying to maintain a guy. You are, and it's your fault he cheated.
Do you think it's okay that men cheat on their wives with you?
100%.
Why?
Because women are lazy.
That's my only issue. It's not that you want 1,000 men, because like I said, it's your body, do what you like. But it's the fact that you try to glorify it like it's a beautiful thing that you're doing, like every woman should do it, but it's not.
No, but I'm not saying every woman. I've never said that.
But you're saying if that's what you enjoy, you should go and do it.
Yeah, because if you enjoy something, I'm not saying that's 1,000
But what
men.
about if I said I really enjoy murdering people? Should I just go around and kill everyone?
No, because that's illegal. The difference is what I'm doing is legal.
Okay, but morally, take illegality out of it. Morally, they're both very wrong things to be doing.
Morals aren't factual. Everyone has different morals.
Yeah.
For some people, because I'm not religious, like, oh my God, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Like, I've slept with 1,000 people, oh, so now I'm going to hell. Like, morals aren't factual.
Okay.
So if you said, I enjoy murdering people. But
naturally, as humans, we are born with a set of morals. Naturally.
But I don't think I was born at 1 year old thinking I'm going to have a gangbang. Like,
No,
that
of course
wasn't in
not.
my head.
But that's what I mean. Along the way, somewhere during your lifetime, you have lost your morals.
I enjoy it, and I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm not hurting anybody. If anything, I've got liquid evidence of doing the opposite.
It's difficult to know where that line of morality lies with Bonnie Blue, but it seems to me her morality line aligns with whatever is legal. So if it's legal, she believes that she can do it, and that's fine. She doesn't take any accountability for the things that she does. She doesn't think that she's hurting anyone, as she said. But the truth is, she is. Not only is she participating and contributing to ruining the lives of people, she's contributing to the ruining of society, in my opinion. And it's very clear she doesn't have a spiritual side. She doesn't care about any of that, because anyone who does knows that opening yourself up to 1,000 men can open your body and your spirit and your soul up to dark entities, spirits, soul ties. And truthfully, I think that's what we're witnessing. I think the glassy eyes, the blank stares, and even the quick comebacks. I'll include a clip here.
Allowing 1,000 pieces into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it, the more it turns me on.
What is your body count?
It's coming up to 2,000.
2,000 men?
Yeah, 2,000. It is high.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal boys. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18.
What if he was 17?
Well, then no, because that'd be illegal.
Would you still, if it wasn't on camera?
No.
No, so your limit is 18 years old. But they are still...
I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
How old are you?
Because they're 18. 25.
And you don't mind 18-year-olds?
No problem.
Do you not think it's damaging to them?
An 18-year-old's not a child's body.
Barely legal. They're still children. My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do that. What you're doing is so damaging to women as a woman.
Oh, women
You're not
find everything to complain about.
Not really.
The quick comebacks, I've never seen someone do that, really. Very few, well, I won't say no one, but very few people have I seen have that type of just quickness with it, you know? And I think that could actually be a spirit within her as well. I don't know if you believe in that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments, but that's just what I'm getting as a believer myself. But I think that we can all notice that something is not right here. It's just not right. This is not normal. And I don't know how anyone can deny that it's problematic. There is so much to cover about this woman. I mean, truthfully, if this is all a stunt and none of it's real, then she's really a marketing genius. But I'm not sure. It's actually difficult to tell what's real and what's fake with Bonnie. A lot of things she does are actually skits. There's a lot of rumors that she feeds into that aren't true. And so it's hard, and it takes a lot of time to verify some of these things, even though everything is alleged. Let's all remember that. But it does take time to verify these things. So there will be another video about Bonnie. I can almost guarantee it. Here shortly. But I want to see what direction this takes. If you are still here, I thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you like.
Stop sleeping with so many men! What is wrong with you? What? What's your body count even? You have to stop! Stop! I love you and they don't love you like I love you. You don't love her like I love her, okay? Babe, stop cheating on me, please.